Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Yorks, and this is the Tech Show. I'm usually on the other side of the camera, but this time I'm here for the beginning of the show. And this, behind the camera, is Brandon, and this is Ian.
This is Ian. And welcome in, guys. We apologize about the delay. I'm sure millions of viewers out there are real disappointed, about
Our four viewers.
I don't understand how you guys, get on in life, not being able to, see the Tech Show. I know every day I wake up and I think, what happens to that guy out there watching, where does he get his fix, and I'm hoping he just doesn't take it out on a small innocent animal. But thank God. Welcome in, folks. Glad to be back. We're actually getting ready to really get hot and heavy on this whole company, and we're gonna try and run this full time. And so if you need any kind of service or can spread the word along, text 615-967-1768. Give us a call. Feel free. We can hook you up. That is for sure. And you're probably wondering why this guy is sitting on the side of the camera. Well, I got a good explanation.
This!
The Droid X.
And it's massive and it's mine. You can't have it.
He can't.
Well, you can have it. You just can't have mine.
That's right. You can't have his. But he can tell you about his. And
I love it.
That sounded strange.
I love it a lot.
What are we talking about? The phone, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
The phone, this phone right here. It's so big, and it's like, compared to my head, that's how big the phone is.
Like the same distance your ear to mouth ratio is. That's pretty much.
You do have a huge head.
Hey, my cranium is my cranium.
Right.
Okay.
But I know, Brandon, your parents hate this, but
Slam
I think I just cut my finger.
my finger.
No, but seriously, here we go. Droid X, I'm gonna ask a couple questions, man. Alright, we know this thing is very high resolution, shoots 720p video. It's got 3 microphones on it. One is a voice canceling microphone.
There's one right there. That's the typical one. That right there is the voice. There's the noise canceling one. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
And then there's the main.
That's your talk mic.
Yes.
And the deal is, this phone uses a micro SD card to save all your data, and up to is it 32 or 64?
32.
32. Okay.
32.
So all right, so you've got potentially a 32 gig, but it comes standard with the 16 out of the box. Is that right? Is that what you got?
It comes with 8 gigs of hard drive, like built into the phone,
and another 8 on
16.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Not too shabby. All right. So that's what you get out of the box. It comes equipped with an 8 megapixel camera. Is that right?
Yep.
8 megapixel camera. It's got a flash, LED flash on it that is massively bright.
Well, let me get my application.
It runs Android 2.1. It does not have Froyo.
Wow.
But hopefully here soon, with the recent announcement of the Droid 2. Froyo will become available to all users. I know a lot of people have been talking about on the internet, and they've been a little disappointed. Apparently the bootloader is pretty much locked on this thing, so you can't upgrade to 2.2 ahead of time. You gotta wait for over-the-air from your carrier, which is Verizon. So it could be a year before you see it. We know if you had the Nexus 1, you'd already have it, but then again, you would be a rich man. Okay, what's it like to use this phone? I mean, is there all right, first tell us what you like about it.
Okay, what I like about it is, first of all, the resolution is very, very high.
What about the typing on it? I mean,
oh my gosh, the typing.
Easy?
I have huge thumbs. You see these things? They're massive. Look at them.
Pretty massive.
Pretty big.
I wouldn't touch them.
Now when it comes to typing, on a typical touchscreen phone like an iPhone, my hand compared to the iPhone, very big. But the Droid, very normal.
Very big.
Very normal.
Very big.
But as far as the keyboard, it's just so huge. You turn it sideways and it's just like,
it's even more huge.
Bam! And it's perfect for typing on. It just you feel like you're I don't know, like it should be, like it's natural.
So it's got a good feel. What do you like the lump on the back there?
Actually it does not get on your nerves at all. I thought possibly that it might actually bug me, but your hand really never goes there. I mean, what
about in the pocket? How does that feel in the pocket?
It's actually pretty excellent. It's very sleek, but I mean, with a case even, it's still just as maneuverable to get in and out of your pocket as
battery life.
Anything else? Battery life you have to manage, which you have to with any other smartphone.
That's a smartphone thing, yeah.
But as far as
is it manageable though? Is
yes,
it something you can put up with?
App killer is a big thing.
Pretty crucial.
Yes, brightness is a huge thing. Brightness off is how I run mine. I have my app killer to kill apps every 30 minutes. And as long as you have Bluetooth, GPS, Wi-Fi off, everything like that all the time, unless you're actually using it, then you're fine. I've been using mine since 8 o'clock this morning, and it is at half battery.
Well, that's excellent. What don't you like about it? Is there anything you don't like about it? And we gotta make this quick. We've got about 3 minutes left to do the news here.
Honestly, no.
No downsides at all?
Not really, no.
You wouldn't complain that half battery, 8
I mean,
it
would be nice to have a bigger battery.
It would be nice to be able to get 24 hours out of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is,
if I had one complaint about that phone, that would be the only complaint. But I have the same complaint with the iPhone. Battery's just not long enough.
Well, I mean, battery's always a big issue, and this I've always had problems with the battery on Motorola's, especially. I don't know why, they just seem to always be crap. But they're actually this one is actually very manageable. But if it came with a bigger battery, I would not complain whatsoever.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, we appreciate you sitting on this side of the camera and talking about your Droid. And let's swap out and let's do the news.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. All right.
Back to the news with Brandon and Ian.
What's up? Google Nexus 1 is officially dead, folks. You can't buy it anymore. It says sold out on Google's website. In fact, the last model of the phone went to an employer at Google. Someone bought it.
That lasts very long.
Nexus 1's gone. That was a complete flop, complete farce. Awesome phone, just way too expensive. HP Slate specs finally freaking leak, and they leaked by Hewlett-Packard themselves. 8.9-inch touchscreen.
Publicity.
Windows 7, yeah, it's smart though.
Oh,
Windows 7 Home Premium. 1.6 gigahertz. We're thinking it's the new Intel Atom, but they're not real specific on the details. A gig of RAM out of box. 2 cameras, one in the front, one in the rear. So it's gonna have picture taking, abilities, which is different.
Weird.
It'd be kind of weird. Something like this. But whatever. It's gonna have Skype. It's gonna have USB ports. It's gonna run a real operating system. I am down to see how it's gonna be. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out here before the end of the year. So don't jump on the first one though. I'm afraid don't. Also, Verizon, considering tiered data just like AT&T did a couple months ago, that sucks. Absolutely sucks, but that's just the way life works. The man always holds you down. Windows 7 Service Pack 1, January 2011. Look out for that. If you are running a non-activated version of Windows 7, just be careful with that update. You might want to get it off a torrent site.
And you can go and try the beta right now if you'd like.
Yeah, which is not a big deal. Toshiba, on top of Hewlett-Packard writing tablet computers. They're coming out with Android OS and Windows, so that ought to be cool. Xbox Connect, $150, coming out November 4th. BlackBerry OS 6 is showing really good speeds against Android and iPhone, and apparently, as far as the WebKit browser goes, everybody's ranting and raving about it, saying it's way better than anything out right now, which is really interesting because I've had first-hand experience with BlackBerry OS and with the Storm, their touchscreen, their smartphone touchscreen market, to compete with iPhone and Android, and it just wasn't up to par. But maybe it's on track.
Stepping it up.
And last but not least, Hewlett Packard is going to release a WebOS tablet on top of a Windows tablet. And they're going to call it the Palm Pad, and it's also going to have digital pen capabilities. So it's going to be more... I think it's going to be pretty sweet. I don't know which I'd rather have, the WebOS or Windows 7.
That's tough.
Or maybe one that dual boots both.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Maybe. That's
what I would do.
Sounds like a deal.
That's it. But we are 30 seconds over time, and we will see you hopefully next week on the next tech update. And we apologize about the long delay in our last episode, but we got busy this summer working hard and trying to spread the word of the company. And,
by the way, check out our Music on Sunday on Facebook.
Music on Sunday on Facebook. Yeah, we got a band coming out. So if you're into Christian rock, check us out. All right. Peace, guys.
Bye! Peace.